Hello? Hi. Why is my whole computer crashing? What is happening right now? Chat. Chat, how we doing? Hi. Are we okay? It looks okay on my end. Are we back? The bank loan? Stop it. Why is my bitrate just red? I've never seen it's just a red dot. It's not even a line. It's just a red dot. What is happening? We're back? Are we? Hi. Should be good? Okay, great. Love that chat isn't showing up on stream. That's so fun. But we're back. Are we back? Hi. That was scary. How y'all doing? Oh my god, so true, Streamlabs. Listen to the podcast. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean you crashed again? This is really just like the worst day for this to happen to me. Am I here? Can y'all hear me? If y'all can hear me, say slay. It's fine. You know what? I didn't want to stream anyway. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to have fun tonight. My therapist will be hearing about this. This is so weird because it looks like it's back for me. But then y'all say it's down again. You know what? I'm just going to ignore it. I'm just going to ignore the problem and keep yapping like we're still fine, and it'll go away. Came out of trans to my mom today. Oh my god, slay. Did it go okay? You're popping off? You're killing it? Oh my god, are we back? It looks back. Twitch says I'm excellent. Thank you, Twitch. Hi. Sorry about that, chat. No idea what happened. The universe just wanted to give me one final straw. Puppy pics. Wait, I'll cry. It went well? Okay, in that case, slay. Super happy for you. Oh my god. Oh, honey, baby. No, we're not doing that. No. Hi. No. No. Chat, she's biting me. Chat, she's a menace. Hi. Let's not. She is very much in a chewing phase right now. Oh no, hydrate. Like, I cannot leave anything on the floor because she will just start chewing on it. Except then she brings me things when I'm crying, and that makes me cry even harder. I love her. Anyway. Hi. So, that was my week. And now we're here. All of this is to say, I don't know. What is the conclusion I should be drawing from this? I talked about it a bit on Friday. I talked about it a bit in my Discord. Streams are going to be a little bit, kind of maybe all over the place for a little bit. I'm going to keep my current stream schedule, try and stick to it, but like I'm going to try to be really gentle with myself if I need to cancel a stream. Like on Sunday I was Sunday I was bad. Sunday was rough for me. Because I mean, Sundays are my day to like reset and not go anywhere and not do anything, like do laundry, do dishes and stuff. And that meant I was just left alone with my thoughts for a while, and that was not good. Did not go well. So like when I have days like that and I cancel stream, that might just happen, and I'm sorry, but like I'm really trying to put myself first for a while. Wednesday, I was genuinely gonna stream, and then I thought I had to go pick up my car, so I canceled stream, but then I didn't have to go pick up my car. Why is Twitch unstable again? No. Is Twitch having issues? Is Twitch down? I can't do this right now. I accidentally knocked a potato. Oh no, that doesn't make me feel better. I'm sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. God, I would kill for some soup right now. I hate the day before grocery day because I have like no food in my apartment. It's not as bad as last week though. Last week was rough. I think I talked about this on stream too, but like we got different people here today. But no, last week I didn't have like any food because I was like so determined to start eating healthier because I've been eating kind of shittily, like a lot of frozen meals. That's it, just a lot of frozen meals. But I wanted to like get better, so I didn't buy any frozen meals and I just bought a bunch of ingredients, but then I was depressed, so I didn't cook. So I was just like surviving on graham crackers and dreams for a little while. Oh no, is it gone again? Am I gone again? Fucking hell. At what point do we give up and do a stage? /HJ. Well, there goes stream. Okay. I don't know what is happening. I'm just going to sit here and yap and hopefully it's going to come back. If not, it'll be great for the VODs channel. Hi, VODs viewers. How you doing? How's life on the VODs channel? A lot of the time when I post a VOD, it'll get like views and likes, and I'm just sitting here like, do people actually watch my VODs? VOD viewers, if you're watching this and you want to say hi in the comments. But if you don't want to, don't. I can't make you do anything. Unless I can. Do it. No. Good night, Krabic. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate you. Yeah, no, my Twitch bitrate is red right now. That's so fun. Have you seen Cars 3 this week? Yes, multiple times. I watched it on Monday night, and then I tried to watch it on Tuesday night, but I was so upset about my own car that it made me sad. And then I want to watch it tonight, but I should probably watch the Barbie Diaries, so I can talk to Spen about that tomorrow. But I haven't edited episode 7 yet. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Does anyone want to get hired to edit a podcast? I'm kidding. Ah. Anyway, what was I on about? Oh yeah, streams are going to be a little all over the place for a while because I need to put my mental health first, and my mental health is not good. I watch the VODs once in a while. Is that how bad my stream delay is? Oh wait, my Twitch is green again. Okay, if y'all are hearing this, usually when this happens, if you refresh right now, it should bump you back up if you have a bad stream delay. I never know. I never know. I don't know what's going on. Twitch, how you doing? How's it going? Nope, my bitrate's 0 again. That's so fucking fun. That's so fun. I'm having such a good time. I'm having such a good time. What is happening? Do I just end and do a stream? Or stage? Do I just do a stage? I kinda just want to do a stage. No. I will not. I will not. I will not. No, not everybody leaving. Just say you hate me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Bro, how am I supposed to get real and cry on main when Twitch just decides to die? I was just about to start talking about lore. I gotta talk about lore. Is there anything I can do right now? Is it my internet? My internet's fine. What in the world? Hi, baby. See, like, it says my bitrate is green, but it also says my bitrate is really bad. I don't know what's hip-hop happening. How we doing, chat? Can y'all hear me? Where are we at now? I feel like we're in a constant cycle of, like, we are so back, it's so over, we are so back, it's so over. Are we back or is it over? Lore, I love lore. I gotta get really real about lore for a second. And, like, not in a great way. It's not a bad... Okay, you know what? Like I said, we're just gonna ignore the problem and we're gonna yap and it'll go away and it'll be fine. Right? Right. It's not a bad thing. It's just kind of an update because I know a lot of y'all like the lore and it hasn't been happening recently, and I want to talk about that for a minute. I'm having a really hard time, just in general. I think we know that. We've established that already. But I'm having a really hard time with lore at the moment for a lot of reasons. Hearing and seeing as a go, fantastic. Hi, welcome back, chat. I feel like there's a really bad delay, but we're here. Hi. I'm gonna keep yapping and hope y'all hear it. Big fan of sights and sounds, shapes and colors. There's not been a lot of lore for a lot of reasons. I mean, obviously there was like, I lost a lot of momentum with the whole scheduling mess, and like that was no one's fault. That was just a mess, and there were too many of us trying to schedule all at once, and I lost a lot of momentum for where I was going with my plot. I think just in general, my current mental state is affecting a lot of my content in the sense that I'm just like struggling to do content at all, and lore takes a whole lot of mental and emotional energy to plan and to do, and that is just not something I've been capable of at the moment. And it really sucks because I do miss it and I want to get back into it. And honestly, part of the reason I crashed out earlier today is because like right when I got home from Jiffy Lube, Scout was updating me on what happened in the streamer meeting. There was a streamer meeting today to like talk about lore. And Scout was updating me, and I was like, oh fuck, I am like out of it. Like, I'm gone. So I need to work on that. I need to do something about that. I am not going to cry on stream. So there's a bunch of lore coming up that I just found out about that I don't know if I can like worm myself into, but I want to do some things. I think it was just a reality check. Like, I am fully aware that I got myself into this situation. Because like there were a lot of streams I wanted to do and a lot of plans I had and a lot of things that I wanted to get done, and I just didn't do them. And now the like broader server lore has kind of gone in a different direction to the point that I can't. And like, that's my fault. Like, I should have been doing it months ago. And like, I have absolutely no ill will towards the other streamers for planning things out, because that's what they should be doing and that's what I should be doing. But it was still really hard, if that makes sense. Like a slap in the face, like, oh yeah, other people have been moving on and I just haven't been. Why the fuck did my boss just text me? Read the room. Anyway, so I'm gonna take probably a couple days, take a breather, take a step back, because I really want to get back into lore, but I don't really know how to do it, because there's a lot going on and it's involving a lot of people and not really involving me. And again, I no issues towards the other streamers or anything. Like, they are fully, this is what they should have been doing. They're fully within their right. Minu messaged me when he found out that I couldn't make it to the meeting and asked if there was anything I wanted to know. And I was, bro, I was honest with him. I'm like, I can't, I said it in a better way, because I didn't want to start trauma dumping on Minu. But like, I was basically like, I can't do this right now. Like, don't worry about me. Like, because genuinely, I didn't want them to worry about me, because like, they've got all their plans and I don't want my fucked up lore to factor into that, you know? So I'm gonna talk to Scout about some things and maybe some other people. But like, the disappointment and upset from that was coming from me. Because it was like, oh yeah, I was supposed to do this with Minu and this with Katie, and now I maybe can't. And that's my fault. But I don't want to let my lore die. I thought about it. I did consider quitting the server for a second. But I don't want to. God, not to get too real on main. I think a lot of my issue is that I want to be excited about it, if that makes sense. That like, I'm not super excited about lore in the way I used to, and I really want to be. And it's not that the lore has changed or that the server has changed, it's me. Like, I'm just in a not great place. And you know, does that make sense? But no, I'm gonna talk to Scout, I'm gonna talk to some other people. I have one stream that I am so sure I want to do at some point, because it is like the big thing that we've been building up to all season. And I want to make sure that lore tidbit gets dropped. Like, there's y'all know, me and Scout have been teasing the whole season about what we did between seasons. And I have not been able to drop that yet, because we have this big plan for the big stream where we're going to do it. And I will not let this season end without y'all finding out what happened. Because I'm sorry, it's too good. We spent too long on it. But other than that, I don't know. I'm just in a weird place. Like, again, I don't want anybody to worry or like freak out. Like, I'm okay. I will be okay. I have a great therapist. I have a consultation for changing my meds. And like, I want to get better. That's part of my issue right now, is like, I'm really depressed, and that I'm depressed about the fact that I'm depressed. Like, you know what I mean? Somebody tell me if I'm getting too real, by the way. But like, I like to be transparent with y'all, and I like y'all to know what's going on and know why stream is a bit of a mess right now. I'm just having a really hard time. I am not gonna cry on stream. I got a lot going on. Not gonna. It's all very personal. I talked about it a little bit last stream, but like, I'm in therapy in general because I needed to be in therapy, but like there is one very specific reason that I'm in therapy, and dealing with that has been really heavy, and continuing to live with that while I'm also dealing with that has been really heavy, and my baby girl just went to sleep on my lap. I can never move again. Hi. Okay. Yeah, that's what's happening. She's so cute, chat. Oh my god, she's so cute. I'm gonna sob. I wish y'all could see her right now. I love her so much. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm fine. I'm fine. Anyway. I've got a lot of personal stuff going on. And I am doing my best to deal with it, and I really wanted to keep it like away from stream and like continue to be, you know, just classic Rinzian on stream, but it has gotten to the point where I don't think that's possible, and I just wanted y'all to know what's going on because I feel like, I mean, obviously I haven't been streaming a lot, and when I do stream, I feel like I'm a bit of a mess. And it's true, I am. But again, I don't want y'all to worry. I'm okay. I've got a lot of positive things in my life too. I have the world's best puppy. Work is going really well. I have a trip planned. That was honestly best thing a therapist has ever told me. No, that's not weird to say, Galen. No, that's really nice to hear. Genuinely, thank you. And I want that. I want people to be able to relate to me. I stream the stuff that I would want to see, if that makes sense. Like, I want to make people... Why the fuck is my boss texting me? Stop it. It is 9 p.m. But, like, I know I liked seeing streamers get, like, really real sometimes. Because it is. I think it's important to be transparent and honest, and it's important to be, I guess, relatable. I don't know. I think it's important for people to know that stuff is kind of shit sometimes. And, like, honestly, I've been thrown off by it. Like, objectively, my life is really good right now. I have a job I love. I have a beautiful apartment. Disregarding the absolute abject horror I feel every day looking at the country I live in, I'm doing really well. But, like, mentally, I'm really bad. And that's been something that's been kind of hard to grapple with. But I'm doing okay. I really am. And I want y'all to know that. And I want y'all to know that it will be okay. Anyone who's going through anything, I know that sounds so like fucking stupid and cliche to say. And I had to live through a lot of stuff to get to the point where I can genuinely look at a situation like this and be like, you know what? I know it's going to be okay in the end, though. I got a lot of lore before y'all met me. Shit, what was I on about? I was on about something. No, it's gone. It's gone forever. Oh, I have it. No, I got it. I got it back. It's not gone forever. I found it. I grabbed it. I've got it by the throat. No, I have a trip planned for next month. And that was a really cool thing that my therapist, like, it's it sounds so stupid to be like, this is my favorite piece of advice, but it's also like, it's kind of shallow, but it's good advice. I'm gonna start throwing stuff that my therapist says at you just in case it helps anybody else, because I genuinely think this is like really solid advice. And it's something that I knew in the back of my brain, but I'd never been told, especially by a professional. But I was telling her about how I had my trip planned, and like how it's one of the things keeping me going right now. And she was like, what you need to do is have something after that. Before you leave for that, you need to have something else booked or planned. Not in the sense of it doesn't have to be a trip, doesn't have to be a vacation, doesn't even have to be like something big. But she says, I need to pick one thing roughly every month to have. So like after this trip, I need to have something else to look forward to, even if it's just like a big shopping day out or something. But I need to definitively have one event that I designate as like, this is my looking forward to event. And then before I get to that one, I need to plan the next one. And like, it's such a simple thing. And I feel like it's something that I did maybe subconsciously, but I've never thought about it actively in that sense. And I thought it was pretty solid advice. Generally crash out to extreme level. Honestly, the automotive stuff just like makes me a little bit manic. Like, it's so fucking weird because like surface level world stuff like that I can breeze through, and like yes, it like really sucked and I did crash out, but it was also like, you know, I crash out and then I'm okay, you know, I'm going. When I popped my tire in November, it was like really, really awful, but like I kept going. And this is like, it's the emotional stuff that gets to me. And it's like, there's stuff that happened to me a couple months ago that I am still not fucking over. And you know, depression is hard and grief is hard, and I'd rather fix my car 100 times over. I don't know. I feel like I've been looking at life in general a lot differently since I almost died in January. Like, I joked about it at the time, but like, it really makes you think. I made a lot of changes in my life right after that, and a lot of changes were forced on me right after that, and I just got a slightly different perspective on things. I don't know. Life is weird, chat. Being human is weird. And like, it's beautiful and it's messy and it's bright, but it's also like, it really sucks sometimes. And I feel like that's something I've always really struggled with, probably because I was raised in an environment where emotions weren't processed in a healthy way. But like, I've been really trying recently to let myself sit with, that's something else my therapist wanted, because I kept like, I'm very much a like try to move on person, like always trying to move on, never wanting to burden people with my problems. But it's like, she was like, you need to take some time sometimes and just sit with the bad emotions and let yourself feel them. Why are you guys acting surprised? It was a huge big deal. God, is everyone here a fake fan? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know, I almost died in January. But yeah, life's weird, and I know I'm in a good place, and it's gonna get better, and that all of this is like, the messiness is beautiful, but it's also like, it does really suck. I didn't know, cringe. And that's okay. Like, it's okay for things to really suck, and it's okay to go through really hard times, and I need to keep reminding myself of that. And I need y'all to all know that. That's why I'm doing things like this, because it's important to remember. And I feel like it's really important too, like, I mean, I'm a lot more transparent with y'all than I am with a lot of people. But I think it's really important for a person who's like in a position like me where I have a job I love and I have a nice apartment, and like, yes, I'm in debt, but I'm managing. And like, from the outside, it looks like I've got it all together. And I very, very much do not. I am crying most nights. I am breaking down. I am in weekly therapy. I'm about to be in bi-weekly therapy. Like, So you ever see people and you're like, are you focusing on, yeah, no worries. I didn't make a huge big deal out of it at the time because I was like really freaked out. I think I tweeted about it once or twice. Don't apologize. It wasn't, okay. I keep saying I almost died. It was more like a near-death experience. Something happened that I didn't actively almost die, but if things had been ever so slightly different, I would have. Brush with death, is that better? I was close enough to potentially dying that it reshaped my whole perspective on the world. And it still freaks me out. I'm also still dealing with the physical repercussions, but it's fine. Anyway. If you ever look at people and it looks like they've got it all together, or their life is perfect, or they're really happy, just know that nobody's got it together. Unless they do. I don't know, my brother's actually pretty fucking happy right now. And he's got the coolest sister in the world, so like, why wouldn't he be? Oh my god, so true, Streamlabs. Listen to the podcast. Comment, rate 5 stars. Yeah. Anyway, that was fun. Getting real. I will never do it again. I'm gonna be silly and goofy for the rest of my life. Bro, my therapist got so mad at me on Monday. She's like fully supportive of me using humor as a coping mechanism. She understands that it's my primary coping mechanism. Sometimes it's all I have. But I can't snap out of it. I can't, because I'm so used to covering it up with jokes, especially when I'm talking to people. Because my instinct is like, don't make people worry about me. Don't be a burden. So like, even when I'm getting really, really real, I gotta crack jokes and like make it not that serious. And like, I was sitting there sobbing at her and I kept making jokes and she was like, you have to stop. You have to stop right now. She's fantastic, chat. I really lucked out because I really needed it right now. I feel like I should start wrapping this up. It's only been an hour, but I started an hour late, so now it's getting late. I haven't actually had dinner. Yeah, I need to go. I don't want to like abruptly end though. We'll ease into it. I don't know. I want to give y'all a big thank you, chat, for so many things. For today, I guess, first of all, for letting me get really real and, you know, listening and getting it. And you've all been saying nice things and I'll cry. And then a bit more broadly, like the past couple of weeks, while I've been a massive mess, thank you for putting up with me. Thank you for putting up with the messy stream schedule and the rough not doing lore and, you know, all that. And then also just like even broader, we're just like zooming out. Thank y'all for being here for me just in general. Like sorry, that was my knuckle. Y'all have been just like a rock in my life for the past 4 years. And I have been through some shit. This might be the worst, honestly. But I've been through some pretty awful shit in the past 4 years. And I haven't ever really talked about it in the way that I've been talking about this. Look at that. Therapy's making me more vulnerable. But y'all have no idea the stuff you've gotten me through. Even in the past couple months. Because like this thing, the thing that I'm in therapy for, again, like I'm in therapy generally because I've been needing to be in therapy. But there was one specific thing that like finally made me pull the trigger and be like, I need to talk to somebody. That was months ago. And I'm still trying to process. But like at the time, I didn't say anything. And y'all were really important to me through all of that. We want you to put yourself first. No! Don't tell me what to do. that meme with the penguin crossing his arms. Well, now I am not doing it. Except I am, genuinely, for the first time in my streaming career. I'm like genuinely gonna put myself first. I feel like I've said it a lot in the past and then like still pushed myself to stream when I wasn't up to it. And I don't want to burn myself out. I think taking little breaks here and there when I don't feel up to streaming is better than pushing myself through and doing a big burnout, which I don't want to do. Anyway, so yeah, please bear with me while streams are a bit all over the place. Please bear with me while I try to make heads and tails of lore and slot myself back in. Like I said, I will get that one stream done. I will finish that fucking plot line. Y'all will see Chekhov's off-camera event. Even if I don't manage to perfectly integrate myself into the broader stuff that was planned today. Because like I know y'all are saying like put yourself first, don't worry about it, but genuinely I want to do this stuff. Like I want to do the lore because I like doing the lore, but also I want to do it for you guys. Like it brings me joy to bring you guys joy. So I'm not just like pushing just for you, don't worry. I would though, because I love you guys. Anyway, I will be live again on Sunday, most likely. No guarantees at this point. If I get left alone with my thoughts again for too long and get really sad, who knows? But tomorrow I am doing a mini road trip to an appointment for something. And I will probably buy myself a little treat because like what's a little more debt? So I'm hoping tomorrow just like clears my head a bit. I'll probably turn off my phone. I'm not going to delete Discord again, I think. But I'll probably just like turn things off and just like try to forget for a while. And then I'm gonna bake tomorrow because that's all I fucking do. Chat, there's so many baked goods in my apartment right now. Oh no, we gotta hydrate. Hydrating. I joked to my therapist on Monday that you can tell my mental state by the amount of baked goods in my apartment right now, and she made me show her my counter. It was bad. But I'm gonna make cookies this weekend. And the race is actually on Sunday, so I don't have to stay up super late. So I'll have sleep. I'll have energy. I'll have gotten sleep. I'll have energy on Sunday. Huge news. But we'll see. No promises. And if I don't stream, thank you for understanding. I hope. If you don't understand, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. I'm literally just a girl. But no, seriously. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. Why am I even ending stream? I can't get up. There's a dog asleep on my lap. I can't go get food. Just gonna waste away. Alrighty, y'all. I will see y'all on Sunday. Maybe, hopefully. I will see y'all on Discord. If I don't stream on Sunday, then there will be a podcast episode dropping on Tuesday. Make sure you listen to that. If you haven't listened to the podcast yet, what are you doing? Unless you're like not into podcasts or you don't want to listen, that's totally fine. I don't want to pressure you guys. But like if you are into podcasts and you want to listen, there it is. There's a bunch of episodes out already, including Princess and the Pauper, which is a pretty popular one. Please consider following and rating on Spotify. I have a channel in my Discord to talk about it in where nobody ever talks about it. Like you guys ask for that channel and then never use it. Kind of cringe. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. Anyway. Yes, I will see y'all. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Have a great weekend until I see you again. And I will see y'all next time. Bye, chat. Bye.